Good morning, everybody. The Rev here. Time for a cup of coffee with Jesus. Glad you stopped by. Hey, if you don't mind, hit like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Helps the word go out further and further. Again, thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's good coffee this morning. Okay, it's getting to be the end of the year. End of the year happens. Guess what? We ponder of all the things of 2023, and we're upcoming with our things of 2024. We pondered all the things that we did not get done, all the things that we feel that didn't get accomplished. Some of them we move over to the next year, which will be 2024, and we will just be looking at them. We tend to ponder our things as if they did not get done by God. Some of the stuff is our responsibility to take care of. It's true. We want to blame it on God and everybody else why some of the things didn't take place in our life, but really the responsibility lies on us. Also, are your petitions known to God about the things that you really desire? Are your petitions put before the Lord? In Luke 18, starting with verse 1, this is Jesus giving another parable. This one is about prayer and letting your petitions be known before the Lord. It's not a begging. It's not a whining, reminding. It's just to let your petitions be known before the Lord. The parable on prayer. Now, he was telling them a parable to show them at all times they ought to pray and not lose heart, saying, in a certain city there was a judge who did not fear God and did not respect man. There was a widow in that city, and she kept coming to him, saying, give me legal protection from my opponent. For a while he was unwilling, but afterward he said to himself, even though I do not fear God nor respect man, yet because this widow bothers me, I will give her her legal protection. Otherwise, by continuing coming, she will wear me out. And the Lord said, hear what the unrighteous judge said. Now will not God bring about justice for his elect who cry to him day and night? And will he delay long over them? I tell you that he will bring about justice for them quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? The word faith. He's given a parable to show that the lady was letting her petition, the widow woman was letting her petition be known on a regular basis before the judge. And the judge, even in his mindset, said, I don't care what God says, and I don't care what man says, because I'm the judge here. He said, but I don't want to be wore out by her petitions day and night. It's an example of how we should have our petitions known before the Lord. I don't think that she was whining and crying, but she was just persistent in how she approached the judge. But Jesus says the key at the end. This is all red letter stuff. Go and read it for yourself. Luke 18, 1 through 8. And just let it be known that it says the word faith is when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? He's saying that your petitions need to have faith hitched to them. Hitch your faith wagon to your petition. It's because it has to have faith in order to take hold. This is a great parable. I've read this, I can't tell you how many times I've read this. And it's always about, when I think about prayer, this one is one of the ones that comes to mind. Because he's saying to pray and let your petitions be known, just like a widow woman, that she puts her petitions before the Lord. I had a dear friend of mine. She was a single lady, and she used to spend a lot of time in prayer. And she had just this, I saw her prayers being met right, left, right, left, right, left. And she told my wife and I one day, she said, do you know why I get my prayers answered? I was like, I would really like to know, because I've seen big prayers being answered on a regular basis, because she would make it known, hey, I'm putting this before the Lord. I'm putting this before the Lord. And when they come to pass, I would be like, this woman has like a pipeline. She didn't have a pipeline to heaven. She said, I'm single, and because I'm single, I have a lot of extra time on my hands. And when I have a lot of extra time on my hands, I spend it in prayer. And she said, but prayer's not how people think it is. It wasn't like locked in her closet. It was when she was at the grocery store. It was when she was driving around town. It was when she was just doing her stuff around her house. She spent a lot of time just putting her petitions before the Lord. And she said, I don't beg. She said, I don't beg. She said, because we're not beggars. But her petitions were known because she put them before the Lord constantly. She said, I just ask. And she said, and I ask a lot. And she said, because my dad owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. And I thought, yep, there you go. It's not because we lack a lot of times, because we don't put the effort in with our faith to put our petitions before the Lord. And the funny thing is, us as humans, we say, well, I've been praying about it and it just hasn't come to pass. Is there action that you need to do in it? Probably some. And what part is the Lord's and what part is yours? We need to start dividing those and focusing on what stones we need to roll ourselves so the Lord can do his supernatural. Because we have a part in all of it. And the last part, verse 8, I tell you that he will bring about justice for them quickly. However, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? That's the question. Will he find your faith there, hitched to your petition that you put before the Lord? I hope you have a good day. 2024 is coming up rapidly. What does the Lord have for you in 2024? Write it down. Let it be known. Put the petition before the Lord. See what he can do. As always, Jesus loves you. I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I hope you have a great day standing in faith before the Lord. Goodbye.